So first off, I want to apologise about everything. Basically, for the past, I don't know, it was like 4, 5, 6 months maybe? 5. I don't really know. I can't really find out. But I have been, well, I've known that my brilliant land has gone, and you've probably already predicted what this video is about. So if you haven't caught up with the drama, a freaky frog attacked my land, and I killed him in the end with the help of Ninja 5. And funnily enough, as I was recording my very next video, the power cut off in my house, and that meant my brilliant land was removed from my Xbox, never to be seen again. So I did one last video about a month later, explaining what happened, like my journey through Minecraft over time, and all sorts like that. And well, I found it. I found my brilliant land. I was playing with Freaky Frog earlier on, because we have a survival world now. And, well, yeah. I found it. So, well, let's jump inside. And I found this world. I spawned like somewhere down here. I spawned in my bathroom. I spawned in my bathroom, and I was looking. I don't know, my utility room. I spawned right here, and I came out. My house wasn't, on fire. Wasn't burnt. So this definitely wasn't any of the other worlds. I looked, and there is my brilliant land, completely fine, and with actually an extra building in it, which I built. I was recording it, but right at the end of that video, the power in my house went off, and my world was deleted, or so I thought. So basically, I recorded it, but then I deleted the footage because I thought I'd never need it again. So yeah, here's the restaurant. It's basically, it's meant to be, it's called the Burger Mate fast food restaurant, hence a big BM at the top. And it's quite cool actually, the way it works. This was taken from my brilliant land world from my iPad Pocket Edition. There's all the greasy chips lined up. All my furnaces, my chests. Whoa, look at that! Minecraft is so broken. But basically the way it goes is you put their food in. That's a bit weird. I'm sure I heard some noises then. But you put their food in, and then you press the button, and then that travels to the people outside, where they can, well, they've already like paid over here, so they can take their food out, and the people on the inside can literally just pull this lever, and it pulls it back in. Like, what it does is it makes a piston go up out there, and then that turn on as well. So yeah, that happened. Up here, you have some more seating, party seating, all sorts. And it's pretty well lit at night as well, so it's basically as well lit as it is in the day. Oh no. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and you have your burger buns in there. Your greasy burger buns. What else do I need to update you on? This has been all patched up now. Somehow, I think I must have patched this up. And then obviously the rocket's gone because I crashed it on the moon. This is still here from where it was landing. I sort of got rid of a big crater, but this is still here. This here, this changed a bit. This has got a bit of bars on it. To make this series still appear to people as like a good series, I'm probably going to continue it, but perhaps not on a scale that is, you know, love doing that. I miss this world so much. I was like aiming for this to be a long-term thing, and then I've started something completely new, which may have gone to waste completely. Also, just for the record, this is the first video of my Brilliant land that I've ever recorded using my Elgato. So yeah, this works the same, I'm guessing. It does. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I think Freaky Frog put these guards outside at one point. Oh, maybe they were there before. I don't really know. I just don't know what to do. And even if I ask you guys what to do, like, you won't respond. Like, I say you probably won't respond. You will not respond. I ask you to do stuff and you don't do them because I'm not a popular enough YouTuber and I'm not a good enough YouTuber. So I won't ask you to do things because you won't do them. I'm still processing what's going on, I think, because I had signed this world off completely, and it actually came as a massive blow to me, the fact that the land had been, well, completely demolished. So I think what I could do is, like, sometimes do building videos, but mostly do storyline sort of related stuff. That is going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of work. I'm 99.9% sure this road used to link up over here. If you do have any suggestions, obviously leave them down in the comments. But nobody will, so yeah. And like, I'm just glad it happened when it did, to be honest with you. Because, well, it was a major blow. But I can imagine how much more of a blow it would have been if I had, say, like, filled up half the map, or like all of it, or like all of this sort of section, and I was expanding out that way. It would have been so much more of a blow to me. And just judging by what losing this tiny sort of section, which is just my house, like 5 shops and like some other random buildings, I'm just glad it happened when it did. And it's back, and I know I should be happy. But the problem I have here is I had signed this series off. So, So now I could carry on with the series. That is obviously an option and will always be an option. If I ever want, to do it again. Just saw it that time. And I believe that I maybe shouldn't carry on, because I do have something new lined up that I haven't even, uploaded yet, and I recorded it like a month ago. So the first video of the new thing which I have coming up was still recorded using my video camera. It's like only the second episode, which I recorded only 2 weeks ago, was recorded using my Elgato. I just don't know what to do, to be honest with you. I've said it a million times, I couldn't be more exaggerative in this sense. About the fact that, I don't know what to do. That is bad in itself, because what that means is I could continue it at any point, but I am refraining to, because I have new things coming up on the channel, and that is a major problem. There is a point, and there is a lot of point in did you see that? There is a lot of point in, having the land still here and carrying on building just as we did. However, in this way, the storyline sort of seems unfinished. Obviously, I would like to continue building it. It's not a great city. To be honest, I could build better. And the reason it's so blocky and so oak woody and all that is because I wanted to make it as reminiscent to my Brilliant World on my iPad as I could. And the minute I can have access to a screen recorder app, I will do a video on that world for you. However, I cannot get it at the moment because it's a very old iPad. But I do have my ways. I should be able to get it to you guys very, very soon. But with this, I could just fly around, And the storyline, it just ended with my land in pieces. My brilliant land is in pieces, and I was standing on top of here, wondering what to do. There was craters in the ground, there was all sorts everywhere, and this big fat thing didn't exist. And I think, it's dolphins in the river. That never happened before. What I need to do now is figure out where the storyline's going to go from here, how it is going to shape the future of not only my Brilliant Land, this series, but my channel. But also many other things like that. Now, I have an idea. I've literally just had this idea. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's a great one, but it's an idea nonetheless that I will pitch. This video isn't a proper Brilliant Land video. It's me zooming around, telling you about this, and just talking at you about what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this series, this is a series in itself, and it's called Behind the Brilliance. And it's like behind the scenes of my Brilliant Land. This is the first episode. So, yeah. I'm going to continue my Brilliant Land. And that is final. I am going to continue my Brilliant Land, but probably not in the way that you'd expect, you know. I'm probably not gonna... I'm obviously gonna continue, like, building, but a lot of the time, I'm going to be joined by people more, and building buildings less. I'm going to be doing more storyline stuff, because that was actually very successful, apart from the copyright strikes that I got from the music, so I'll have to get my own music for that, if I use music. I think not all storyline stuff needs music though, because it's not all going to be evil dictator attacks the land and everything gets destroyed again. Oh no. So with what I'm going to do, it's going to be less building. Obviously, I will continue building, but less building. Joined by more people. And also... the storyline element of my land is going to become a lot more prominent. So it's not always, and probably won't be for like forever, or maybe not forever, but a while. It's not always going to be evil dictator attacks and destroys everything. And maybe not even destroy everything, because that was just like the worst possible case. Being blasted off to the moon and then crashing on the moon. And whilst I was on the moon, Freaky Frog just kills the place. It's very interesting how that plays out. And I think it's not always going to be like that. So even if Freaky Frog does return, and I have means to believe that he probably will, it won't always be everything gets blown up. It will more often than not be me foiling some plan that would blow up the world, or just something else completely. Now I know my land isn't my most popular series, and yeah, but I'm hoping that people can learn to enjoy my Brilliant Land more now that I'm Minecrafting less. And also I'm integrating in Behind the Brilliance, which I think personally is a great name. So yeah, long story short, I am going to be continuing my Brilliant Land. I'm sorry if everybody was happy or disappointed, if I made you disappointed or whatever in any way, shape or form. Don't blame me, blame my electricity. If you thought it was gone, then I suppose you were wrong. And I guess that means I was wrong as well. Because I genuinely thought my Brilliant Land was gone for good, and I would never do a video on it again. And that is why I said I'd never do a video on it again. However, I am here doing a video on my Brilliant Land that is actually working. So if my power ever does cut off again, expect me to probably end it. However, I'm going to be a lot more careful with my autosaves. Pixel Jr., I haven't even addressed him yet. How you doing, bud? There you go. If there is more Behind the Brilliance videos, then expect to be treated to like... Don't expect to be like, wow, I didn't really know that the Freaky Frog thing was fake, because it is. It's all an act. Freaky Frog is a good friend of mine. And the destroyed Brilliant Land is actually a different world completely. I made 2 separate worlds and destroyed them. Yeah. One to do the heist in and one to do the final battle in. And the final battle one is like literally a wreck. And that is the one, I patched up a lot of the, you probably didn't notice, but the backs of the buildings were all completely destroyed in my episode, 23, my last one. I was like zooming about and you could just about see that the backs of all these buildings were like destroyed. And that is because it was like my final battle world that I recorded that in, because obviously this wasn't here because I thought it was gone. But no, it is here, it is back, and hopefully better than ever. Freaky Frog, I was just video calling just like a second ago, and he came up with this fantabulous idea, oh yes, which was like, it was a good way to make Freaky Frog a good character for a while. I say a while because I do plan for him to come back. So there will be spoilers, but it will be fun. So thanks everyone for watching. Don't get your hopes up, but at the same time also do, and it's very complicated. I hope you understood, and yeah, I'll see you in the far, far flung, very far future, in a new wave of Brilliant Land videos. Brilliant Land Wave 2. Oh yes. Actually, that's a cool idea. But I'll leave that for another Behind the Brilliance video. So yeah, thanks for watching, and basically just goodbye. It's very unsatisfying when that happens.